Hi, welcome to another episode of Lagos Living. My name is The Mo Amosu. First, the headlines. Never to be caught unfresh is the slang of every average Lagosian. It is a rule that must be strictly adhered to. You slack, you get cut off. God, the pressure. The pressure, me especially, I have to go through because I want to look good in this Lagos. Everywhere I go, I must never be caught unfresh. Hey, wait, God. My goodness. Like, it is a rule. It is one unwritten rule that nobody has ever seen it written down. But it gets stuck in your head. It just sticks in your head. You just know that you have to look good. Well, there are some people that still probably do not care. There's some places you go to and people don't really care, but there's some places you will be in Lagos. The average place that you'll be in Lagos that you have to dress well. God, the pressure. Oh, madam thing. God. And for someone like me who was born in Abeokuta and grew up in Abeokuta, schooled in Ife and University of Ibadan, Oyo State, it's quite hard. I'm adjusting. Yes, I love to look good. I've always been looking good whenever I go out, but it's just the pressure for me having to get used to something I was never used to, something I never saw as important. It's quite, in Abeokuta, nobody cares how you dress. Just dress well, which is normal. Just dress normally, you're okay. Ife, I studied theater. I would wear my rubber slippers to the department. Yes, with my black rehearsal gear all day, Mondays to Sundays. Rehearsal gear. That's how I dress. No pressure. I don't even make my hair. I had long hair. I just tie it somehow. Go to the department. No makeup, no pressure, nothing. And then when I moved to University of Ibadan, I was like, okay, you have to step up a bit. Yes, in my stepping up is still my rehearsal gear. I just got maybe one or two finer rehearsal gears, and then I started wearing it to the faculty, to the department. I was always wearing rehearsal gear, and no need for makeup, because really from morning till night, why would I want to do makeup when I know that I will sweat, rehearse, go for classes and all? So I never used to wear makeup except once in a very while. In that sense, my statement is correct. Like once in a while, that's when I wear my makeup. Even to church, no. Do you understand? So now moving into Lagos right now, being in the entertainment space, you don't even want to be caught on fresh in the entertainment space, because the way they will, even despite the fact that you are dressed well and all, you have your car and everything, they will still look down on you because they don't know your face. Not to now talk of when you are now dressed abnormally, in that sense, when you are dressed anyhow. They won't even look at you. They won't even give you jobs. They won't even give you anything. You necessarily have to dress well. And for me, as much as I love to wear makeup, dress well, look good and everything, it tires me. Recently, I and my boss went to meet some clients, and with the kind of work and job I do, anytime I go out to meet clients like that, you really, or me or anybody from my workspace or place, would always have to dress up to par. The hair, the clothes, the shoes, and we never wear flats. Most times heels. I am not someone who likes heels. I prefer my flats, slippers, sandal all day. But I can't do that to work, especially to go and meet clients. God. So this particular day, we went out. So it was from car. It was supposed to be from car to meet the clients, and we sit down and discuss about what we want to do, the job we want to do for the clients and all. Only for us to get there, they didn't come out to meet us on time. So we're already standing. I and my boss were already standing. I was already in heels. Mind you, these heels, it was just like this size, I think. Yeah, this size. was quite short, so we had to stand for about 15 minutes before they came to get us. Standing for about 15 minutes. Then we walked in. It was like we were not to sit down, we were to stand, and we're just talking with the clients like that for the next 1 hour 15 minutes. That's already 1 hour 30 minutes. My legs were already aching me. God, by the time I walked back to the car, Jesus, oh my God, my God, my legs were on fire. Like, and this is something I have to get used to. It's quite, oh my God, ridiculous. But if I don't wear heels, I'm not a tall person, so wearing flats won't even help. Even if I'm going to wear flat shoes, wearing flat won't help. So I have to at least, lift myself up a bit, and it's quite hard. It's quite hard. I'm getting used to it. I'm adjusting, but man, for people who are in the corporate world, for people who have to deal with clients and all, get contracts and everything, they will understand what I'm trying to say. And it doesn't end with the women alone. It's like women and men. I know that men's stuff are quite more expensive than female stuff, maybe because we had a lot of things. We had hair, we had shoes, we had bags, we had clothes and everything. Just then it sums up to a huge amount of money. But I know that guys to go through this because they have to, because their stuff are not cheap. They have to quickly go and get things to, like, it's just ridiculous. Very, very ridiculous. Nobody cares how much you have in your account. Nobody cares. If you don't look good, you will not be addressed well. So the pressure is killing. Excuse me. The pressure is killing. I mean, God. It's just like owning an iPhone. Like, I had used Android all my life. This iPhone I'm using now is my very first iPhone. I had to go and buy iPhone because it's just in everybody's subconscious that when you don't use an iPhone, even if you're using Google Pixel right now, and then someone sees you with Google Pixel, there's this thing at the back of their head that makes them feel like you are nothing because you're not using an iPhone. Even if somebody is holding a Google Pixel, another person is holding an iPhone 6, I don't know, there's this mentality some people have that iPhone, that because that is an iPhone, whether 6 or 12 or 13, it is better than that Google Pixel. And I'm like, what are these people saying? iPhone is like the new luxury. Nobody cares. Someone once told me that he loves using Samsung, but because of the kind of job he's doing, the contract he will get, they always look down on him, that why is he using Samsung, not iPhone? So he had to go and get iPhone because iPhone speaks luxury, iPhone speaks, I don't know, really. And the pressure in this Lagos is just annoying. Very, very annoying. It's good to dress well. I love to dress well. I've always dressed well in this Lagos, but the pressure is crazy. It's really, really crazy. Yesterday my friend said, let's go out, it's just right here outside. But the very first thing that comes to my mind when somebody says let's go out is, what am I wearing? How am I going to wear it? Like, the hair, oh gosh, I'm going to do makeup. Oh God, I'm going to, oh please. At the end of the day, I just say, you know what, I'm not going. I think I'm not feeling fine. I become sick immediately. I just feel tired immediately. Like, what? The stress. Because if you do not look good, especially to some places in this Lagos, maybe you're someone who parties a lot, and because of the kind of job I have, we tend to scout for talent. And when we go to places that you can find talent, you have to dress well, because if you go in there and you're not dressed well, the bouncer will come and single you out. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. They will single you out and throw you out of that place. Do you understand? So it just brings me to this lifestyle of fake it till you make it, or whatever that statement is. Before I really started living in Lagos, I was like, why would you fake it till you make it? Let people know what you really have. My dear, in Lagos, that thing works. If you don't fake it till you make it, you will never make it. That's just it. That's just it. So the pressure to look good, the pressure to, it's good to look good, like I said before, but the pressure that comes with it, especially when you're not even boxed up, when you don't have enough money to keep buying new things, to keep buying good things, in that sense, it's quite crazy. It's crazy. And if you're not careful, because you want to fake it till you make it, you might end up not still making it, because the money you're supposed to use to make it, you have already used it to buy things that will make you fake it, if you understand what I'm trying to say in that sense. So Lagos is just, I don't know if this happens in Abuja or any other place, but for me it's quite tiring. I'm trying to adapting to a lot of things in this Lagos is quite tiring for me. It's really, and I know that I'm not the only one that feels this way. I'm not the only one that feels this way. Everybody's just trying to be like, yes, I must be here. Yes, I want to belong. I want to be in the system. But either ways, I just want to sit in my house, no makeup, not with this heat in this Nigeria these days, this Lagos heat these days. I just want to sit in my house, remove my clothes and sit down and sleep, watch TV, watch Netflix, eat, work out, and not go out. Because what is this? Really, what is this? You see ladies' shoes, you see their bags, you see their everything, just to Lagos living is not Benz. I'm telling you. So for those of you who really want to know what Lagos is like, number one rule in Lagos is never ever be caught unfresh. Rule number two, you must fake it till you make it. But my dear, be very careful before you fake it and don't make it. Thank you guys for listening to my rant this morning. I need encouragement to keep at it, to keep wearing clothes that are, I don't know, honestly, I am tired, but I'm learning and I'm trying to get used to it. So this is one of my problems, being and living in Lagos. One of Lagos living rules, my dears. But always, never ever to be caught on fresh. That's how start. Peace. Kids.